Discover the stories behind the music with Volume.com's exclusive podcasts. Learn to shred with the Foo Fighters' Chris Shiflett. Laugh your ass off with Andy Frasco on his world-saving podcast. And hear the Beatles' untold stories on the East Iris Studios immersive podcast. New episodes added weekly, only on Volume.com. Jelly Roll, Tyler Childers, Weezer. The biggest names in music stream live every night on Volume.com. And now, introducing once-in-a-lifetime limited edition merch drops only available during Volume.com live streams. Check your inbox to never miss a show on Volume.com. Watch live music on Volume.com. Big name artists, festivals, charity shows, exclusive community, limited edition merch drops, podcasts, and nightly shows from iconic venues around the world. Volume.com, where live music lives online. Discover the stories behind the music with
All right, everyone, we are going to start the show promptly now.
Thank you. We are the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project, and we're super psyched to be playing here at Dee's Lounge for our very first time. Thanks for being here. We'll be performing original music by John Hartford for you tonight. Some of these are fiddle tunes that he wrote that were not discovered until 8 years after he passed away. And that first tune was one of those. It was called Spirit of the South. And artists are now recording these long-lost fiddle tunes, and we are here representing that project. And now we're going to have this woman on the guitar all the way from Nelson, BC, singing a John Hartford classic for you. This is Ella Korth, Make Her Welcome.
She hidey-tied his thigh, and the pillow down on the pillow, mix the wine bottle on the cheese. They took a Polaroid picture with some naughty in her slip. Yes, he did. Just when I thought I couldn't get no better than it did. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. It's always so much better than it ever was. Seems like all the good things come at once. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. Well, they knew what they liked, they were neither one of them naive. She said, I'll probably get in trouble, but this time I don't care. I should go to work, but I'd rather be with you instead. Just when I thought I couldn't get no better than it did. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. It's always so much better than it ever was. Seems like all the good things come at once. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. Well, she taught school and he played the five-string banjo. Lived here in town and he traveled wide. Well, she packed the lunch, brought the wine. He drove a car, store to live. Just when I thought I couldn't get no better than it did. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. It's always so much better than it ever was. Seems like all the good things come at once. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. It was a perfect day for a dalliance and a picnic, and the riverbank was an excellent place to love. Well, the sun was shining and the birds were singing overhead. Just when I thought I couldn't get no better than it did. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. It's always so much better than it ever was. Seems like all the good things come at once. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does. Just when you think it can't get no better than it does.
All right. We are so happy to share the night here with the regular Monday night D's superstar here, Kyle Tutter. We're going to have him come up, and with him, his great fiddle player, Daryl Anger. If you guys could step up and join us for a couple of fiddle tunes.
And we would also like to invite our esteemed manager, booking agent extraordinaire, the incredible Helen Luday, who also plays a mean fiddle. Get yourself up here. Yeah, go for it. made it, famous as far as fiddle tunes get famous. Made famous by John Hartford. The great Squirrel Hunters. Yeah, I think Kyle and I will do it together. Sound good? Okay. Ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. one from the Mammoth Collection off of the Volume 1 of John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project, and it's one that I think we can all really relate to because it's called Tennessee Politics. Tuttle, everyone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks, Kyle. All right.
We're going to do one of my favorites off the Volume 2 record of the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project. It's a song called Learning to Smile All Over Again. And John Hartford had just been diagnosed with cancer when he wrote this, but he hadn't really told a lot of people about it, and he was really down, and he ran into this, one of his friends, Ginger Boatwright, who is a very legendary, kind of one of the original women in bluegrass, and she had cancer in her 20s, and she said that she had a conversation with him, and she said, life's about to get really beautiful now. I think that's such a beautiful sentiment. And he went home after that conversation and wrote this song. And that kind of kick-started this project, because for the Fiddle Tune Project was all these tunes that his daughter Katie found in a filing cabinet years after his passing, because he had wanted to teach himself how to write in standard notation. So he wrote all these tunes, but this is kind of the kickoff of this next chapter of his musical life.
She told him that it was time for him to do all the things that he had never, that he'd always wanted to do, but he had never gotten to yet. And for him, that was like learning how to write music. And so that's why we have all these amazing fiddle tunes from him.
And I'll add that Ginger Boatwright, who we're talking about, is on the Volume 2 album singing this song. So she inspired John to write this song, and then many years later, we now have Ginger Boatwright singing on this. If you don't know Ginger Boatwright, go out and find her. She's amazing. Had a bluegrass band called Red, White, and Bluegrass in Alabama, and then later on played with Doug Dillards. She's a slammin' bluegrass vocalist and rhythm guitar player, like none other. This is Learning to Smile All Over Again.
Kick it with me. Oh, this is gonna be horrible for him. Cindy, you can just pretend. today, everybody. She said yes. Big deal. I'm just pulling up my lyrics. 4:30. One of the fiddlers that John Hartford really loved and kind of brought to the attention of more fiddlers. I like to talk about these things and then he brought them to fame, but it's like such a small niche. Anyways, it was a great Ed Haley, and this is a song that he got from Ed Haley and recorded himself and wrote a little bit about what the song meant to him and kind of how it was passed down within the lyrics of it. So this one's called 4:30. Daryl, if you want to jam on this one, we would be so happy to have you. I heard.
All right. Daryl Anger, everybody.
Treat for me.
Nothing like being put on the spot.
We're going to do it kind of slow and then fast. Well, you heard us do it, so you know the vibe. One, two, three. I think we're going to move the mando over to the instrument mic, if that's cool with you, just because that hiss that's coming on. Okay, cool, yeah. Thank you. So sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Daryl Anger. Oh my God, what a treat.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to play a few more, then we'll take a little break. You guys can make sure to get some beverages and tip your bartenders well. This one is off of, which volume is this on? Maybe volume 1 or volume 2? It's on volume 1 of the recordings, and it's a song called Just Enough Room to Turn Around. Oh, do you want to cut us in? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Well, about a year ago, the second volume of the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project came out on recording, and it's called Julia Bell, the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project, Volume 2. And John's daughter, Katie, this whole project is really her brainchild, and she decided that this second volume would be an all-female production, and she decided then to name the project Volume 2 for the steamboat that John was known to be the captain of, and we thought it fitting to record the song he wrote about that boat. We're going to play it for you now, called the Julia Bell Swain.
Can we get the banjo down a little bit in the monitor, please?
Maybe a little more. I mean, a little more down, sorry. A little quieter. Yes, please. Great, okay, thank you. All right, Julia Bell. Well, the Julia Bell Swain is a mighty fine boat, got a mighty fine captain too. Got a big red wheel that goes round and round, and a bunch of old hippies for a crew. Well, I can't stay here, no, I gotta get away. I'm Chattanooga, Tennessee bound. Wanna take my banjo and put it on my back when the Julia Bell comes down. When the Julia Bell comes down.
Julia Bell comes to Peoria, you know that summer's here. 'Cause up on the Illinois River, it's the very best time of the year. Those steamboat days in August, like a lazy, hazy dream. I wanna be at the foot of Main Street when the Julia Bell raises steam. When the Julia Bell raises steam.
Julia Bell Swain is a women's boat, the first I ever knew. Got girls in the pilot house and girls on the deck, and a lady in the engine crew. Well, Donna, she's got her license. Cindy's learning to steer, and little Julie keeps moving out of trouble by wandering off everywhere. By wandering off everywhere.
Julia Bell gets in a steamboat race. She's a mighty fine one to be. She'll race the Belle of Louisville and she'll beat the Delta Queen. She don't need no help to get her turned around. She'll come right around on a dime. And Julia Bell's right. Cause the Julia Bell still got time. But the Julia Bell still got time.
Tennessee River, the Ohio, and the Illinois. I love the Mississippi River, it's a good old place for a boy. Just to step on board the steamboat, ride all the way to the sea. Where else but a muddy old river would a person wanna be? What a person wanna be?
Come down the river the other night, it was darker than the inside of a cow. There's nothing like a muddy old river, straighten a man's head out. Well, I can't stay, you know I gotta get away. I'm New Tennessee bound. Gonna get my banjo and put it on my back when the Julia Bell comes round. When the Julia Bell comes down. Hey Nelson, are you still here? I forgot to get you up. Get up here, let's play a tune, and then we're gonna take a break, because it's late. Hey guys, this is Nelson Williams from New Orleans, my friend and yours.
How about It's Not Soft Enough?
All right, we're gonna just finish this set with an old-time tune that was played by Uncle Earl on the album. Uncle Earl. And Nelson's gonna help us out on the bass. It's called Don't Throw Her Down. And you know what? Don't do that. Don't throw her down. We're gonna take a little break, but this is Ella Korth on the guitar. We got Sharon Gilchrist on the mandolin, Nelson Williams back here on the bass. My name is Rachel Bayman. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Nelson Williams, everybody.
Thank you so much. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for more in a little bit.
That soft off was the one with the flat 7.
Yeah.
Right. Was that fizz in there?
guitar down in the monitor, please?
Thank you so much. How we doing tonight?
This way too loud for you? No, it's fine. You want me to kick it or are you kicking it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
right, we'll send this one out to Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, a song about Madison, Tennessee.
We so appreciate you guys being here, sitting out there listening.
We couldn't do it without you, that's for sure.
How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? How many people do you think you used to do the best he can? But have you watched his eyes when he deals you cards? Do you know the other players in his eye? Have you ever seen the bones, his closet holes? Do you watch him when he sharpens his knife? How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? Do you think you want to sit around and play a part in the corner of a self-made life? Stand by his side patiently and try to be his perfect little wife. Well, you tell him that he's done everything right and that he should never take the blame for the people cast off and trampled on just because they got in his way. How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? But don't you wonder what he's thinking when he holds your life in the palm of his money-stained hand? Don't you wonder how long before you kick face down in the place where you thought you used to stand? How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? How many fingers must he step on to do the best he can? But how hard will you run with your head falling back to compete with a rolling stone and track him down at all the ports that he currently calls home? How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? But don't you wonder what he's thinking when he holds your life in the palm of his money-stained hand? Don't you wonder how long before you kick face down in the place where you thought you used to stand? How many men do you think it takes? How many men do you think it takes? How many men do you think it takes? How many men do you think it takes to make a self-made man? How many? How many do you think it is? How many would it be?
At least 7.
7 seems right. 7 seems correct. Yeah, I agree.
Not stopped in it, or I'm sorry, how can we left? Yeah, sure. Or do we have any more bass? We have Oh yeah.
I think you play banjo on it usually. I think you usually play banjo on it.
I've been flipping it back and forth.
I think that Sharon wants, if Sharon's playing bass, you play banjo. If Sharon's playing banjo, you play guitar. I think that's where we landed on it. Yeah.
right, we just have a couple more for you. Thank you so much. We're going to get Ella to sing you one, an old favorite.
How fast do you like to do it? 2, 3, 1. One, two, three, 1, 2.
Someday, maybe when I am a man, others have taught me the best that they can. They'll sell me a suit and they'll cut off my hair, send me to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the view. Goodbye to the flowers and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. Going to work in tall buildings. When I retire, my life is my own. I've made all the payments, it's time to go home. I wonder what happened betwixt and between when I went to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the view. Goodbye to the flowers and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. Going to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the view, goodbye to the flowers and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. It's going to work in tall buildings. I'm going to work in tall buildings.
That's Ella Korth singing The Tall Building.
All right, we got one more tune for you guys. Thanks again so much. This is Ella Korth on the guitar, Sharon Gilchrist on the mandolin. My name is Rachel Bayman. We love you a lot. Thank you for being here. I'm going to jam it out into the evening. Closing it down here at Dee's.
so much.